This is Rhonda Rawlings, and I'm here at the Upstate Children's Museum, and we're checking out their brand new exhibit called Super Kids Save the World. I'm with Program Manager Elizabeth McSherry. How are you, Elizabeth?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, this is a great new exhibit. Super Kids Save the World is based on this book, George Saves the World by Lunchtime. And it's meant to teach kids all about reducing, reusing, recycling, and repairing. I learned about repairing today. That's a new one that they added on.
It is, yeah. There are 4 R's now that we're trying to bring across to the children in this wonderful interactive exhibit.
Now, the great thing about the Children's Museum is that you come in and the kids can play and they're learning while they're playing. It's very hands-on. It's completely hands-on, as a matter of fact. We're standing next to a smart car. Now, what does this exhibit teach the kids?
Well, this is a really great exhibit. It takes an item that kids are already familiar with a vehicle and a car, and they get to actually get behind the steering wheel and pretend that they're the drivers. However, we're changing it a little bit from the SUVs and minivans that might be outside in our parking lot, and they get to learn about the smart car and the power of reduced energy fuel, as well as a battery-operated car that can really reduce our carbon footprint that we're leaving on the environment. And in this area, not only do they get to learn about the reduced fuel usage of these cars, but they get to learn about taking care of objects. So you can see behind you, we have our squirt bottle and our cloths that they can take out. And so part of that repair is that if we take good care of everything we have and really appreciate all the things that are around us, then they'll last longer and we don't have to make new things and use more energy to make something new.
Exactly, and what a great way to start then with young kids who are definitely going to come here, learn about recycling from what you were telling me earlier about. There's a little part of the exhibit that shows kids to keep the blinds open if it's a sunny day so you don't have to waste so much electricity. And I can see young kids coming home and really using that as they live.
Absolutely. The whole theme behind the museum with all of our exhibits is to give kids a chance to play in an area that might be familiar but take home new ideas. And really the power of play is such an important message for the museum and everything we do. We want children to have hands-on experience, working with something, playing with it, making it their own, and through that experience creating their own knowledge and their own personal experience, because we have found children are likely to remember something more if they have a personal connection and experience with an item or part of learning. So that's really what this exhibit does.
Now, for those of you who haven't visited the Children's Museum, there are 3 floors. It's here in Greenville. There are 3 floors of all hands-on items for kids from toddlers to, I would say, early high school.
Absolutely.
So much to do.
We have visitors of all ages, families of all different styles and types come to the museum, and we start with really little ones. We have early childhood programs for our 5 and unders, but we go all the way up through early middle school with our school programs, with middle school volunteer program, as well as high school volunteer programs. So we really see the community through into adulthood with different ways to participate and engage here at the museum.
Great. I know I have an 11-year-old and he'd be really interested in, there's a formula race car downstairs.
Yes, Formula 1 racing.
Teaches you all about racing and I guess philosophy and speed and that type of thing.
Absolutely. We try to incorporate different academic principles and concepts into fun, hands-on play environments. So with this exhibit, not only are we getting to climb in the car or garden in the garden area, but we're learning about composting, about organic food, we're learning about reduced fuel emissions, and really tying in these larger concepts into something more manageable for a child to understand.
Great. Now this February, something really special for Upstate residents. We have special pricing throughout the month of February at the Upstate Children's Museum. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, absolutely. We're very excited to give a thank you out to the community and all of our wonderful community supporters and visitors that have come. And as part of our thank you to the community, we're reducing our admissions cost. And so where our cost has been $12 for both children and adults, for the month of February, we're going to lower that admissions cost. We're also going to increase our hours that we're open. We're going to be open late on Thursdays and open up early on Sunday mornings for the month of February as an additional thank you to our families. If you want more information about any of those changes, you can check out our website for further details.
Sounds Elizabeth was also telling me they have a huge calendar of events of things to do on the website, so definitely check that out. And it's at tcmupstate.com.